He is Dr. Raimundo S. Punong Bayan. From 1975 to 1982, he had multiple roles. First, as Associate Professor of Structural Geology in the University of the Philippines from 1975 to 1982. Then become a Director of the Mines Research Division in the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development from 1977 to 1982. Afterwards, he became a professor of geology at the University of the Philippines in 1982. He was then headed as the director of the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology from 1982 until his death in 2005. His reputation was known globally. Hence, Dr. Punong Bayan was considered as a respected figure in the volcanology and seismology community. All throughout his career, he had plenty of accomplishments such as a licensed geologist, professor, consultant, public servant, and author of numerous scientific papers about geophysics and more than 50 books, community organizer, and participant in dozens of international conventions for research preventions of natural hazards and a notable expert in volcanology, geology, and seismology. Punong Bayan received 2 presidential awards in 1992 and 1996. The Pag-asa Award for the Public Service in 1994 and the Unit Award for Excellence of Service granted by the United States Department of Interior in 1993. He had been only the 5th scientist to receive this prestigious award established by the Interdisciplinary Working Group on Natural Hazard and Recognition of Seismology and Tsunami Research expert Sergei Solivyev's achievement. The medal is given to scientists who have made special contribution to the proper assessment and mitigation of hazards for the protection of human life and socio-economic systems. Solovyev gained worldwide recognition as an authority in these fields and was a courageous advocate of the principles of international cooperation. It goes without saying that a nation's development and prosperity is judged to a large extent by the status of science and technology of that nation. A scientifically and sophisticated society means an underdeveloped nations in all sectors. It is easily understood when analyzing that countries like Japan and USA, who invest a decent amount for research and development, are in the highest strata of development, whereas countries like Nepal, who invest a very less amount in research and development, remain in the lower ladder of development. Without proper implementation of science and technology, no nation could grow, and all those nations that were labeled as low in growth have proved where they stand today, and all that has happened only because of science and technology. We, as citizens of the nation and who held equal responsibility for the growth, should equip our youth with all possible facilities for their research thirst and support and motivate them, as the future of our nation is in their hands and they could get our nation to more advanced level than what it is today. Development is required in every individual to every nation in all aspects, and for development to happen, science and technology go hand in hand. Basically, science is known as the study of knowledge, which is made into a system and depends on analyzing and understanding facts. Technology is basically the application of this science and technology. For any successful economy, particularly today's quest for knowledge-based economies, science, technologies, and engineering are the basic requisites. If nations do not implement science and technology, then the chances of getting themselves developed become minimal, and thus could be even rated as an underdeveloped nation. Science and technology is associated in all means with modernity, and it is an essential tool for rapid development. A nation who is not able to prosper on this ground would never be able to sustain the lives there and may have to solely depend on other nations for the basic requirements.